Happy Saturday. Welcome to yet another speed build. I know, I haven't said happy Saturday in quite a long while, but yeah, happy Saturday to you. Another eco lifestyle build. I don't know who I am. There was a delay on the first one, but this one we're good. We're up and running now. So I thought, if you have just got the game, you're probably wanting an apartment. I always start in apartments, so I thought maybe you do. I'm not too sure how much this apartment costs. As you can see, I moved a sim in there and they have like 9 million simoleons. But I assure you it costs a lot less than this. I'm not too sure at the moment how much it costs, but it's definitely under 100,000. Probably under 50,000 as well. But yeah, this apartment is CC free. It predominantly uses, of course, eco living, base game. Literally get together. I've used columns, those columns that you see on the right hand side to finish off the edge of the window that leads into what's gonna be the kitchen. Yeah, that's all there is from Get Together. I've used Cool Kitchen, believe it or not, the appliances from Cool Kitchen, and also the counters from Island Living. I think that is the sum total of packs used in this. Towards the end, I kind of just filtered by base game and eco. Oh, I said eco living, didn't I? Eco lifestyle. Yeah, so it's reduced, and you'll see in this build, I didn't have as much problems with the kitchen. I've read some of your comments, I haven't answered them yet on the last build, and most of you found it very entertaining that I just continued to change the kitchen in that first build like over and over and over and over again. But I also made a realization about those industrial base game counters, which I don't think I'd ever realized it before because I don't normally try to use the light wood tone swatch, but the counters are a kind of yellowy, slightly more yellow than the counters in here, kind of wood. But then the cabinets that go on the wall are really washed out light wood, and I was just like, these don't match at all, like not even close. I know basically the counters and the cabinets use two different shaders, which means in the game the colors show up differently, but normally it just means that the cabinets like have this kind of almost purple glow on them, you know, so it changes the color. Maybe they're slightly cooler than they are on the counters, but this one was just not, it didn't look anything like it. I swear that can't be the shade that changed it that much. It's just unrecognizable. It's not the same wood. So I was like, I think that's what threw me off, because otherwise I may have just used that industrial kitchen. But anyway, so I realized in that one I need to do a bigger build so that I can showcase some of the amazing items that came that you can place on the wall. I think this set has a lot of little architectural pieces, the vertical wall bits I think that we had before in, what was it, Get Famous. Then they have horizontal ones. There's wall decor. Instead of artwork, as in per se paintings, they have kind of art pieces that are wall decor items, and I do like that. I of course need some artwork in my life. If you'll see the frames that lean up against the wall, there's a set of those. Clutter, I think it's in Clutter. It's not even considered artwork, but it has an amazing modern art piece on the back of it, and it's always going to be up against the wall. It's so rude. I would love those for the wall as well as the floor. Please anybody. So yeah, I need a bigger build. I'm not too sure. I haven't got a bigger build, like residential build in mind, but I'm gonna try and get another build up for you tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Don't shoot me if it doesn't happen. It's going to be a smaller build, maybe to go on that 20 by 15 lot, that suburban kind of thing. I have actually had a little go and upgraded the area that is around this apartment. So this apartment is the upgraded one. If you do the modern initiative, modern one, and also the conifer station one that will kind of renovate the area. I think it's just those two initiatives that change the way that the world looks, as well as of course having a greener eco footprint. But visually, with the changing of the buildings, this one is upgraded. You'll see it has like nice wood on the outside and the vertical gardens on the outside, and also the windows are nicer. So if you move into this apartment from the get-go without those done, you'll have different windows. They're not as nice windows. The outside is plainer, it's more boring, all that stuff. So I fully upgraded the area. Thank you UI Cheats for updating so quickly, so I could fast forward like a week really quickly and get everything done. But there is one small note on this apartment, and that is there's a bug in the game. I know, fix one, create 5 million others, but you can't place any items out on the balcony there. So I couldn't make the balcony look cute, which is really disappointing. I think this is the only apartment that has a balcony. The other apartment in this block doesn't have access to a balcony, and the other apartments that are in this world, because there's 2 sets of apartments, the other building I think is they're not as nice as this one, and yeah, they don't no they don't have balconies either. So until that's patched, you can't really use your balcony. You can't put anything out there. It just says you can't place stuff outside of your lot boundaries or where you own. So yeah, that's why the balcony out there is going to remain and stay empty. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that in the early access that people got, that wasn't a bug. So I don't understand what it is now. But I don't understand many things, but it's the case. So this one is a different vibe, I think, from... Is this a different vibe from the container one? The container one was... might have been kind of similar, but this one's a bit more cozy. We have light and midwoods mixed in with white. I think I tried to mix in black with the other one, yeah. Also, those dining chairs, those are from The Sims 1, which... I'm applauding adding in those from The Sims 1 because I think they look amazing in this. They're way skinnier than I would ever think that the Sims team would make something, including that shelf there as well. That bookshelf is way skinnier than I thought the Sims team would have. I almost feel like I'm building with CC when I'm using this pack, which is, I think, the biggest compliment I can give the Sims team, because I really wasn't searching for more items that I could use instead of the items I had. I had more than enough choice, and I kind of limited myself on packs as well. So if you're looking for recommendations for packs that are slightly more complete, I think Eco Lifestyle is a very complete set. There's some times where I thought I couldn't do a whole build just with that one pack. There's been many times, seasons, I really struggled to do a build just using the items that came from seasons because I thought they were kind of all over the place and didn't really all fit together. But this one, I think there's so much content that comes with this pack. It's well worth the money. I know some people just choose to get their games when they're on sale. I think it's even worth it at full price, to be quite honest, because it's just, there is a lot of content that comes with this. Also, I didn't know, because I'm not a gameplay queen, but I saw a lot of people posting on Twitter that they did an update in the patch. So this is not related to Eco Lifestyle, this is just for the patch that they updated, and now you have like updated messages from other people in the world. So I saw someone posted one, and it was Bella Goth saying, should she try for a baby? And I was just like, you what? Hold on, this is basically them giving you the option for story progression. I don't know if she actually became pregnant. I want to investigate this. I need to play now so I can find out if what you answer does actually affect the story progression. I think that's, if they have added that in, because I haven't seen anyone report this like on a YouTube video or anything. I've only seen people post pictures of the screenshots of the messages they get. There's lots of different messages now that the other Sims, the NPCs in the world, are going to ask your Sims. So yeah, I'm thumbs up on that. If that's how they choose to do story progression, I think that's a great idea. I know maybe they don't want story progression in the way that mods add it in, so that you have zero control and you just have people having random babies with others, but this way that they're doing, I think, is a very good way of doing it, if that is the case. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on it, but investigate it. Fingers crossed it's correct. Let's hope. But yeah, so this build, I have managed to put 2 bedrooms in. I love how when I do smaller builds, I manage to fit more bedrooms in than the larger ones. Probably because I was thinking, should I do like a walk-in wardrobe for this person? But I thought, no. This person I'm thinking is a young professional. They've moved in, they've got a nice job, they are eco-conscious, and so their apartment is made in eco-conscious items, well, furnished with eco-conscious items, and of course they've picked a lovely building, which is fully renovated and eco-friendly. So the second bedroom is, I've decorated it like it's a spare bedroom, and then I've put the study in there and everything. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. The walls, I didn't actually use the new plaster walls that came with Eco Lifestyle. By the way, yeah, this painting here for base game, I think it's called Architectural Study of a Roman Bath for some reason. The first swatch for me now doesn't have a texture. The texture's gone. Whoopsie, I'll have to report that on, what was it? The Bugs forum? Was it AHQ? Yeah, that's one, Answers HQ. That's where you report bugs, by the way. If you find bugs in the game, go search there. Lots of them have already been reported, and you just say me too, and you do a little reports just to help the developers make sure that they get all of the bugs reported and fix them. Also, there was another quick emergency patch, was it yesterday, the day before, to fix, some of us could not open save files after the patch happened on Wednesday. I was one of them. I couldn't open my, believe it or not, my CC filled world save that I've been working on. I couldn't open it at all. It would crash the game. It just, the loading screen opened up and it said okay, and then it wasn't okay. It just crashed. So thankfully that's sorted out now. Anyway, so if you haven't done already, please patch again so that you're fully functional, all that jazz. But yeah, so we are on the last room, I think. The bathroom. Yeah, we're just putting touches, extra little things around. But, oh, and I really like this detail here. I managed to use this other wall decor item that came with Eco Lifestyle. And I end up putting, what's it called, the dressing gown on there, so it looks like it's a nice little cool unit. I really like the way this looks, actually, apart from the shadow. But I do end up putting lights behind this as well. You'll see in a little bit I end up putting lights behind it just to kind of light up. I thought maybe I could get rid of the shadow that way. Not quite, but it still does add a little something extra into the room. So yeah, I'm got to say, I'm officially gonna say this is a statement from me now. I do much prefer the fabricated items in this than the ones that they made just for regular gameplay. That's it. It's my one statement. That's it. So as I did in the last video, I have left down below links to the Black Lives Matters ways to help page, and I'm also linking the petition that Shelley organised for adding in more skin tones and a slider colour wheel thing into CAS. I don't think that one's going to happen, but sorting out the skin tones that are currently in game would definitely be a must. So I'm linking both of those again in the description box. Please click both of them and sign. Thank you very much. So anyway, screenshots coming up. I will see you all very, very soon. Hopefully I'm going to pick out some amazing tiny build design. Wish me luck. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.